I'm going to show you what it's going to be. This is butter. And what's around it is buttermilk. You ever have buttermilk pancakes?
How much milk does it take to produce 1 pound of butter? It takes 10.5 to 11 quarts of milk.
This is pure butter. Whoops, I just got some. And
You're going to eat it.
This is what you're going to make. Oh, there you go. Now, you're going to get a cracker. If you are not supposed to have butter, don't eat it. But unless you can, we've got a cracker, we've got little spreaders. Now, it's going to take you about 5 minutes. It's going to take about 5 minutes, and you're going to shake. Just keep shaking this thing. Now, keep your hand tight on the top, and shake. And shake, and don't quit. Switch your hands when you get tired. Just keep shaking. A little bit about the history of butter in San Luis County. My great-grandparents and my grandparents had a dairy on the coast, north coast of Cambria. And they used to make butter. Now remember, this is in the late 1800s, like 1880s. Were there cars in 1880?
Yes. No.
Probably not.
Think of this. They had a spring wagon. What was a spring wagon? Anybody know what a spring wagon was? Drawn by horses. Now they lived about 15 miles.
Josh.
Keep shaking, don't give up.
Clint, not talking, we're listening.
They lived about 15 miles east of Cambria. They would take and make the butter twice a week. So imagine this sitting in a cellar, no refrigeration, for about 4 days, 3 to 4 days. They would then make the butter. They'd put it in rolls, wrap it up in newspaper, put it in the back of the spring wagon. And they would take that spring wagon and go all the way to 15 miles to Cayucos. No refrigeration. That butter would then be transferred to a ship at the dock in Cayucos. And it would go in the hold, and that was cold. It would go all the way to San Francisco. And in San Francisco, they put it out in barrels on the sidewalk. Now, can you imagine what that butter must have been like? This is nice, fresh, sweet butter. That was sour butter.
How far did the butter travel from Cayucos to San Francisco? The butter traveled 227 miles.
Now today, a cow can do about 2,100 gallons of milk in a year. Now when my grandparents had cattle, they didn't, dairy cows, they didn't even make half of that. What?
Thank you for watching this video created by Natalie Matson, an ag science major at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.